Okay, so let's see how much this garden has grown. First thing before we get started, I just really need to say I have made tremendous errors in this garden. Each bed has got so many things wrong with it, but it is truly just my second year. So honestly, I really think I was just aiming for something to grow, honestly. That's all I really wanted. So let's take a look at this first garden, or the first bed rather. In here, everything is planted way too close. I have a habanero plant that has a ton of awesome little habaneros, and it's really just hovering over my hydrangea, which actually gave us a flower this year. I'm super excited about that. And here is the poblano, and these are, wow, they are actually changing colors. So I guess it's time to take that one off. I wasn't sure because it's still really tiny. So I'm guessing we have quite a few here and quite a few over here. So, we'll see what comes out of that. My zinnias, let me tell you, the zinnias, I only planted a few. I had absolutely no idea, number one, just how beautiful they would be. Totally fell over. Look at that. They were hanging over and hanging into the walkway and everything. So I staked them up a little bit here, but I definitely will do a better effort on that next year. Lemon balm down here. Great lemon balm. It's got a little bit of dead leaves there on the bottom, but so far so good. I mean, it's for me, it's still alive, so it's doing fantastic. This next one, this monstrosity of cucumber, it yielded a ton of cucumbers. I'm super impressed with that. As a matter of fact, I have quite a few that are still on that need to go. But look at this, it just took over. And the tomatoes, and I had tomatoes in here, and it literally just, crazy. Between the tomatoes and the cucumbers, it's just insane. So they're way too close together. I've got yellow pear tomatoes here, and then I have what is probably hybrid out of my compost bin. So no telling. Here is Charlotte's Web, and I don't know where she's at. I try to give her space so that she can have space and I can have space, and I leave her alone. She's gigantic, by the way. I haven't seen her in a while, so it makes me a little nervous. But this is definitely crazy. The trellis is only about a third of the size it needs to be. Again, a mistake we made. Won't be making that again next year. And I will definitely be giving each of my plants room. As you see down here, I had a beefsteak that was not able to reach the sun just because of all the shading that happened. Over here, I don't know if anybody's growing catnip in their garden. This stuff really takes off. And one plant on this side over here really didn't look like it was doing too great. The other one was doing amazing, and it caught up with the other. I mean, it's just taking over, and I don't really know what I should plant, if anything, with it. Hadn't really planned on having a garden of catnip. And this was supposed to be an okra. I hope it's an okra. And this over here, this tomato actually was from a sucker that came off of the volunteers. And I didn't follow instruction. I did not first put it in the water so that it would root. I just crammed it in the ground, and it managed to stay alive. We've got this huge basil here. I did take the top off of it at the beginning. I'm not sure really am just kind of winging it. Next year, I plan on growing a few more because I do want to make pesto for sure. And then these I am really hoping, because this is where I planted the eggplant. So I'm truly hoping that that's what that is. And we'll see. I'll keep you posted with that. Over here on the corner, I have some milkweed that I got from a local distributor here. And they seem to really like where they're at. So far so good.